Mufetus, welcome to this new and exciting episode. So in today's episode, I just want to show you how to do that crazy ass top-down analysis, right? And I'm actually using volatility 50 index, as you can actually see right here. So, and first and foremost, I want to start on the H4 time frame. You can actually start on whatever time frame you want, but as for me, I will start on the H4 time frame. That is what I do. That is what I always do. So first and foremost, I have to identify my swing points, right? You can actually see that these swing points on the H4 time frame or any bigger time frame are actually powerful, right? Prices to do some crazy things on those swing points. So the first current swing point that I have to identify is this one, right? Then I have to identify another one. This was also a swing point. As I said earlier, swing points on H4 time frame are actually strong, right? Then there was also this swing point here, right? You can actually put it to this one. So the other swing point is this one right here. Then another one is this one here, another one also this one up to here, right? Then I have to identify more swing points, right? This at the bottom here is a swing point, and this one also is a swing point. So first things first, as I've said earlier, swing points on the bigger time frames are actually stronger. And as you have seen on the right of the screen, I've actually analyzed this on our Telegram channel. You can actually join the Telegram channel, link in the description. So after identifying my swing points on the bigger time frame, I have to identify my supply and demand zones, which are actually called support and resistance zones, right? And the first strong one that I can actually say is this one right here and this one here, right? So you can actually see that price was playing around these zones, right? And this one is one hell of a strong one. So I create something like those horizontal lines, right? And if I can create horizontal lines from here, I have to get something like this, right? Let me draw this horizontal line here, right? Then I have to identify other ones. Okay, here around this zone here, price was doing crazy things. And where else? At the top here, which was our peak formation, there was something, right? Then this line up to here, okay, this one was not as strong as I think. So as you can see, I've done this analysis on a bigger time frame right now, and I've identified my swing points, my support and resistance zones. So now I'm going to shift to a slightly lower time frame to see what price is actually doing, right? So let me shift it to lower time frame, which is the H1 at this point, right? Let me get them, let's zoom. So on the H1 time frame, you can actually see that there was a lot of things going on, right? And these zones that were on the H4 time frame are this one here, this one here, this one here, right? Those are the visible ones, right? And price is actually right at this moment is playing near this current zone here, and you can actually see that it created something like an M there. And if we are to do our level counting, you can actually see that this is a peak reset. We'll definitely talk about peak reset setups, right? You see where we are heading right now. So on the H1, I have seen that price is playing at my current strong resistance zone, right? I have to shift to the M30, same M15, right? Then for the M15 is where I enter my positions. Oh, okay. As for me, when I'm entering my positions, I will definitely use the ID50 peak reset, bounce to EMA 50 or bounce to 200. I'll definitely talk about those setups, right? So this was about the top-down analysis. And if I can go back to the D1, I want to show you something important, guys. Okay, I didn't analyze on the D1, so let me move to the H4, right? So the point that I was talking about that is strong is right here. So this point from when the market actually made this move up to here, you can actually see that we had 2 points here, and there was liquidity here, right? So the market had to come back for that liquidity, one of the things that we know. Then it was a support when the market actually went up there. Then the market actually went back, came down and broke it, right? So when the market broke this support, right, it became resistance, right? And if you can actually take a look, the market was going down, it went up there to test it, right? You can actually see that on the H4 we've got this first leg of the M, right? And on this first leg you have to change my colors. I want to show you something crazy. Let me put which color right now. Let me put yellow. Okay, so when this swing point here was created on the h4 right here, okay, the market had to go down here. This was something like an inducement move because people were selling, right? And those who were buying at this point were actually being taken out. Then the market had to reverse to, those are the two things that the market maker has to do. He has to trap volume, he has to induce traders. So there was liquidity that was left at this point here, right around this zone, because people who sold at this point put their stop losses slightly above here. So there was liquidity at these all zones here. Then the market with this move here, right, he was actually coming for that liquidity to create our second leg of the M on the H4. So what I'm anticipating on this pair is that this pair has to go down like this. I've put this on the Telegram. These are all my thoughts, guys. I'm not saying the market has to do that. Sometimes the market creates something crazy, right? So this is what I'm anticipating on this pair here, right? Then I'm whistling, man. It's crazy how you can actually do. So you can do top-down analysis whichever way you want, right? So this is something like a crazy downtrend, right? Considering that we have used price action. Love you guys. Please don't ever forget to subscribe to this wonderful and awesome channel. And remember, I don't take your support for granted. Thank you, guys.